What is going on, guys? Welcome to Outside the Brand. This is episode number 44 for your September 10th, 2021 edition. We got an amazing night for you guys tonight as we had the Demon returning to the Garden and Brian Pillman in the main event, killing it like he usually does. Man, oh man, tonight was great. What's going on, guys? This is Outside the Brand. I'm your host, Philly Matt. We got 3 people here with us tonight. I'm going to let them get their intros out of the way, and let's get into tonight. What a show.
Hi,
What a
guys.
show.
Again, I'm actually watching SmackDown right now, so if you see me looking this way, it's because I have it on my TV. You can follow my TikTok. It's at Megan_Nicole, and same with my Instagram, except you just add one more underscore after Nicole. And from what I've heard, SmackDown's been good.
Phil, forgot to sell out.
Just yet. It's too early.
I was gonna sell it at the end of the intros.
It's too early to sell out.
It's too early, Josh. It's too early, bro.
I was selling out at the end of the intros, but I can do it now.
Yeah, well, Josh, don't forget to sell out, and I was like, Josh, we're not.
I never forget to sell out. I never forget to sell out. Whether it's at the beginning of the video or the end of the video, it's happening. I'm selling out tonight.
Right. What up, y'all? What up, y'all? I'm just happy today. I'll explain to it on my outro, but today, SmackDown was good. Rampage was good. Let's get into it. Oh, his mic's off.
Yeah, listen to me. SmackDown. Brock Lesnar had the jeans on. Okay, Brock Lesnar had the jeans on. I watched Rampage, and that's tough. Brock Lesnar had the jeans on. That's all I care about tonight.
And when the jeans are on, you know what's on.
Josh, I'll talk about that on our outro.
When the jeans are on, you know what's on. And man, tonight's SmackDown.
What? What did he say?
All right.
Wait a minute. Wait
Oh,
Whoa.
Go back.
Whoa.
You're
I don't
taking
even know
things,
if that's PG.
you're taking things way too out of context here, my man.
You are caught on 4K, buddy.
You're taking things way too out of context. It is
Megan.
not that serious. It is not that big of a
do you
deal.
think that was PG? Do you think
It
that was
is
PG?
not that serious.
That was not PG to me either.
It is not that serious. You two get your heads out of the gutter.
Says the man who said the words.
You two get the head out of the gutters, please. It was not that serious.
We're cool.
Got
We're
it.
cool.
Ooh, okay.
It was not that serious. But guys,
The way how you're saying it makes you serious.
tonight was something special, man. We're gonna be talking about Rampage first, mainly because we just got it out of the way. Very good show tonight from top to bottom. We started off tonight with a match that was supposed to be happening at All Out on Sunday, but it wasn't going to happen due to travel restrictions with Pac and him not being able to come to the U.S. from the U.K. But he was here tonight. And man, oh man, this match delivered from top to bottom. Pac took on Andrade in a match that, if this match happened at All Out, it would have made that night even more special. But how could you make that night more of a special event than it already was on Sunday evening?
Yeah, you're right.
Loth, what did you think of the entire match overall? And was this a great way to start off the show of Rampage, or did you think it was going to be the main event? I thought it was going to be the main event.
Hey, I ain't gonna cap. I didn't even watch this match. I didn't.
I
texted you.
Wow.
I texted.
Okay.
I started watching as soon as Darby Allin came out. I did not see this match. I'm gonna
Bro.
watch it.
Were you just not interested?
I wasn't. No. SmackDown gave me everything I needed tonight. I didn't really I wasn't like rushing the Rampage. I totally turned it on as soon as Darby Allin came out with Sting. Yeah, that was when I started watching. I did not see this
You
match.
are insane.
I'm about to watch
But
it right now.
okay. All right. Hey,
Oh, sorry.
Saul, your thoughts on the match between Andrade and
Yeah, Andrade
Pac?
and Pac. Oh God, this match was good. I did not like the finish. Just telling you that.
I
did
loved
not
it.
like I did not like the finish.
Andrade
It's not
did.
that. Yeah, Andrade took the dub. I loved it. I loved that. Is he still undefeated? Is he 2-0?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Keep it that way. Because Andrade needs to be undefeated as well.
What do you mean?
But I love this match. Like you said, Phil, this should have happened at All Out. It would have made more special.
We couldn't get it because of the travel restrictions. But look,
Yeah.
this match was
Also, Andrade was
fantastic.
on Mexican time, y'all.
This match was fantastic either way. We got a win due to Chavo Guerrero interfering in the match from all different sides. There was another. He had Andrade. Andrade had two people with him, his assistant and Chavo, distract the referee. We got, I believe it was a low blow, and then we had the underhook DDT for the 1-2-3. This match was great. And then we saw the Lucha Brothers come out to aid Pac and all of it. And when we saw Andrade going up the ramp, he just clocks Chavo Guerrero right in the face, turning on Chavo. And guys,
Why?
it is it's pretty much but confirmed at this point that we will get Ric Flair very soon managing Andrade.
Why did he hit Chavo?
He didn't want his interference. He did not want the interference from Chavo. He knew that he could beat Pac on his own, but Chavo didn't think he could. So he interfered in the match, got clocked in the face for it, and we will see Ric Flair sooner rather than later. It's pretty much almost confirmed at this point, y'all. Ric Flair to AEW.
If Ric Flair comes back,
Let's go.
can you tell him to take his android daughter with her? Oh wait, he can't.
Not yet. She's still under contract for the next few years.
I know,
But
she's
she
not
can
going
be
anywhere.
Years.
Wait. What's that android's name? Megan, do you know? Phil, do you know that android's name? No?
I don't even want to speak of her on this podcast. That's how much I don't like her.
It's worse than Bill.
Nothing is worse than Bill. Not even her. But man,
woo! Oh, I love myself.
Andrade and Ric Flair are going to be a thing. And Ric Flair will be here sooner than you think. It's going to happen. What do you guys think of that? And how do you guys think that pairing is gonna go down? Because I mean, we already technically saw it at Triple Mania, so it looks like it's gonna be a thing.
I mean,
Go ahead, Lon.
It's his father-in-law, so I assume they already have some kind of chemistry.
Soon to be father-in-law.
Oh, soon to be. Oh, well.
I mean, they're still fiancés to each other. They're not married yet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I assume they have some kind of chemistry. I didn't see Triple Mania, but I did. I saw some clips of Rick being there with Andrade. So
good. Don't watch that match, please, because that ref was stupid.
It wasn't honestly really that good. But
it was over. It was all that hype for nothing. I mean, it's not their fault. It's the ref's fault. It's the booking.
Yeah. But man, so it looks like Ric Flair is going to AEW very soon.
Woo!
What's your thoughts on it?
Woo! I could see Rick. Rick managing Andrade is actually going to be good for him. Do I see this man, Rick managing him to a world title shot? Absolutely, I do. Not right now, but when the time has come, and keep this man undefeated. Keep this man undefeated till I'm gonna say give it around the next. I say give it around like March or April. Keep him that undefeated. Because as far as I'm concerned, I really want that Andrade push, and it's coming, y'all. Just letting y'all know that it's coming.
Oh yeah. Meg.
Hi.
Looks like Ric Flair.
Like, hi everyone.
Hello, people.
He's like, I'm Megan. I'm a girl.
Ric Flair going to AEW.
It looks like Ric Flair is going there very soon. I mean, he's already been seen backstage numerous times, so
Yeah.
obviously.
I
it's a
honestly
thing.
think that is seriously the real reason why he asked for his release for WWE is because he wanted to go to AEW to get a better chance at it, because he's been with WWE for so long and he wants something new to go after, like to see what it is, going to a different wrestling promotion, which I don't blame him. I mean, he's been with WWE for years now, and him like managing Andrade, I can honestly see that going two ways. Like, I can see that going a good way and him helping Andrade, but then I can also see it going to where he just absolutely destroys Andrade's character and all that. I mean, maybe we'll see Khaled in there, but I don't really see Red managing Andrade, honestly.
No, I can see your point. There's just so many things that they can do with this. I mean, we've already tried Andrade having a manager one time with Vicky Guerrero. That didn't really work out all too well. They kind of just shifted away when she was continuing to manage Nyla Rose. Then Chavo Guerrero comes into the mix, and I thought that was a great pairing on its own.
Mm-hmm.
But now Chavo just got conked in the mouth tonight, and he's ultimately just been thrown out of the equation for managing Andrade. Now, it looks like it could be Ric Flair. I see all your points. All your points are very valid. But now, I mean, it just looks like it's almost inevitable at this point. So we'll just see where everything goes from here. Do you guys believe Andrade needs a manager to get over? Because, I mean, we already know this man can go in the ring. So
this man's crazy talented.
Yeah. So
he is.
Oh, I'm sorry, Megan.
No, you get. I mean, when he was with Zelina, I honestly didn't like it because I just felt like it was too forced. And when she went to also go manage Humberto, and she kind of left Andrade alone for a little bit, he did absolutely fine. He did phenomenal by himself. I really feel like he does not need a manager there to tell him what to do, to tell him to do better at this. He is amazing by himself. I feel like if they just leave him alone, don't even give him a manager, he will be fine. Like, he already is amazing. Why add a manager into the mix?
The reason why he had a manager was because Andrade was having a hard time speaking English. That's why Zelina was with him, because he was having. Why do you
think Vince was trying to send him to English classes?
Okay, that I can understand, but now he's fine.
He's not bad at English now. I mean, he went to those English classes.
He got better.
Gotten a lot better.
Like, I can see, like, you know, when he was with Zelina, like, not speaking English. Like, I understood that. But now, in AEW, why does he need a manager now?
Aiden, I do, like, I heard Megan, but I didn't want to totally call her out on it. But Aiden,
I know, I'm sorry.
Angel, not Humberto, but it's all right. It was one of them. I mean,
anyway, too bad Titus Catering is shut down, because that's where
Humberto's the walking L anyway, and my voice is already kind of strained today, so I can't sing the ABCs until Humberto's letter, which we all know is the walking L. But it's a thing.
It's real.
So, Saul, same question to you. Do you think Andrade truly needs a manager to get over? or do you think this manager will actually turn out to be a good thing?
A little bit of yes and no. Yes, because manager's thing is like I've seen a lot of people with managers that are successful with them, like Kenny with Don and the Elite. He's still successful with them. Roman Reigns and the Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman and the Bloodline. Like I'm giving out examples, and no, because I also think that Andrade, because I think Andrade can do things on his own now since he's getting way better with his. Like I said, he didn't know how to speak English for a while, and now that we see him in AEW speaking the best English he can possibly speak. I can see that everything's going to go good for him, and I think, like I said, Andrade with the manager thing. Like I said, yes and no.
Loff, same question to you, my brother. What you think of Andrade having a manager? Do you think it's a good thing, or do you think he doesn't even really need a manager to get over at this point?
I don't think he needs a manager at all. I don't think he needs one at this particular moment. It's not in his best interest. I feel like his in-ring work speaks for itself. He doesn't need someone as good on the mic as Ric Flair still is. He doesn't need someone to talk about how good he is. He needs to go in there and do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, look at Miro. He's
right.
still like,
yeah.
I
look
mean,
at Miro. He had a manager throughout his whole life, and like,
which turned out to be his lovely wedded wife. Yeah. And CJ Perry.
And now he's not.
Yeah.
He has no wife. He's literally working on his own, and this is probably going to be the same thing with Andrade really, really soon.
Well, I mean, he still has a wife. CJ is still married to the guy.
I get that. I'm talking about Miro's.
They're just not there.
Career in AEW.
Speaking of Miro, I mean, Miro wasn't here tonight, but do you think CJ might be coming here sooner rather than later as well? Because, I mean, he keeps mentioning her.
Probably.
He keeps mentioning her.
Absolutely. Go ahead, Locke.
No, it's most likely going to happen. I would be very surprised if she didn't come in the next few weeks, honestly.
Yeah,
I honestly thought it was going to happen at All Out, but it didn't.
No. Give it more time. Give it around Full Gear or their next. Is Revolution going to also be their next?
I think it's going to be Full Gear and then Revolution. Yes, I think.
Yeah. Because as far as I'm concerned, give it till Full Gear. If not, you might have to give it till the next year because she's still battling. She's still feeling bad. She still feels sad because she got released from WWE, and she's still giving herself some time before she signs with another wrestling company.
I mean, the 90 days is gone now, so she can go whenever. It's just up to her, and it's just up to whatever they want to do. But again, we support it regardless because I mean it's Andrade, it's Miro and CJ. They're gonna follow them wherever they go.
Yep. And then guess who was next, Phil? Guess who was next?
Oh baby. Oh yeah. Well, not next. Well, not that. Not yet. We had an in-ring segment with Darby and Sting. They were going to
Darby.
Challenges by Tully Blanchard.
Yeah.
Now, Allen and Sting respond to Tully's challenge. The former AEW TNT champion calls Spears a generic piece of shit, while Sting says that Blanchard has always ridden the coattails of his adversaries. Blanchard outsmarts them by coming out to the stage and running his mouth as he usually does. While he is distracting the duo, Shawn Spears attacks Darby Allin with the C4 on the outside and leaves him laying on the ground. So we are going to have, it was announced later on in the program of AEW Rampage that we will get Darby Allin versus Shawn Spears in a singles match this coming Wednesday on AEW Dynamite. What do you guys think of what did you guys think of that segment overall? And do you think that not Andrade? I still have Andrade on my mind. Do you guys think that Shawn Spears and Darby Allin will have a good match this coming Wednesday?
I haven't seen it yet. So.
Oh, go ahead, Loth. I'm sorry. You were trying to speak.
Oh no. Anything that Darby Allin has been doing these past few shows that I've seen has been amazing. So I don't know much about Shawn Spears, but I do know that Darby Allin's freaking amazing. So whoever,
he's still the perfect 10 for you, Loth.
Yeah, well, Shawn Spears was tied Dillinger, right? I didn't.
Oh really? Oh
yeah.
Okay.
Shawn Spears is tied Dillinger.
Perfect 10.
Oh,
he's still the perfect 10.
All right. Okay. Huh. Well, yeah, I think that'd be a great match. Actually, I mean. Are they going to build it more, or like this is just?
I think they should, though. I think they should.
I think this is slowly starting to become like a feud between Shawn and Darby. So I think this is going to be the first part of that feud.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for anything Darby does. I ain't gonna lie. So I mean,
it's Darby Allin, of course.
Yeah.
But Saul, to you now. How do you think that this match will go on Wednesday night?
Oh, Shawn Spears versus Darby is gonna be. I hope it's gonna be fire because I've seen Spears in the ring. I've seen him in the ring, and he's doing good. He's getting better. I've seen a couple of his matches before I fell off watching AEW. When I was watching his matches, he wasn't doing too good. He wasn't doing them very good. He did botch in a few spots. I'm sorry, Phil. I'm sorry.
Why do you look for botches? I don't understand why you look for botches.
But, hey, I care about the person in the match, dude.
It is not. It is not my interest to look for botches.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but listen, I care about people's safety in the ring. Okay.
You think I don't? You think I don't? You think I don't? Of course I care about people in the ring, but you don't go into a wrestling match. Like, let's say you're going. Were you going into CM Punk and Darby Allin looking for botches? No, you weren't, because CM Punk was gone for 7 years. Of course it's gonna take time. Of course it's gonna take time. Now, is CM Punk versus Darby Allin different than Shawn Spears and Andrade? Well, Shawn Spears and Darby? Yes, it is. That is a totally different thing. But you don't go looking for botches.
I do all the time.
I will
what was that?
Promo on your ass. I will do a promo on your ass, and I don't care.
What do you think?
Oh my God.
I don't give a. What do you think? I see something wrong. I'm going to address it. Like.
Now you're speaking like me on Monday Night Raw. If I see something wrong, I will address it.
That's crazy.
This is where, like,
go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
But I know. I'm sorry, but like I said, I have to watch for that kind of stuff. But back to what I was saying. But I really love Darby. I really do. I think this match will be good, and honestly. This match will also be built up for Full Gear too. Honestly, I could see that, and I could see them doing some type of match where, I could see them doing like a no disqualification type of match type of thing, between those two, and I think it'll be great.
Okay.
And now,
before I move on to D.M.D, because she's fantastic as always. So first of all, I do have to say, you're amazing. Thank you so much for not getting thank you so much for not getting heated or anything like that when it comes to that. I mean, it's all love here. All love here.
I'm changing myself.
It's all love here. We shit on each other a lot, but it was fantastic. I loved having that back and forth banter with you. So awesome.
I know. I wasn't heated at all. I was like, listen, I wasn't heated at all. I was being.
I know a lot of people that would have gotten heated from what I said to you.
I wouldn't.
Thank you.
I wouldn't because, like I said, there's stuff that like that's gonna piss you off. Be like, what did you just say? I was like, you heard me. Did I stutter? Like, I'm not gonna repeat myself. Like, I'm gonna be like I said. I'm gonna be like I said. Like, what is the one thing that we say on this podcast, Phil? Openly honest with each other. Openly honest to the audience.
We stay
We're
true
not
to our
gonna lie.
freaking selves, and that's it.
Yes, exactly. But continue.
All right. Next, we got.
Yes.
I thought we were gonna get this match this coming Wednesday, but no, we got it on Friday. I honestly should have probably seen it coming on Friday.
Which was good though.
But it was a very good 6-woman tag team match or 6-woman trio match. As we had everybody do it with me. Megan, put your mic back on, because it's time for Dr.
Megan's better do it.
Megan, turn that mic back on.
Get the
Turn that mic back on. And it's time for Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D.
Yeah.
Jesus. There you go, Aiden. There you go, Aiden. Dr. Britt Baker, D.M. I didn't even know you can do that. Holy shit, I'm going to use that every single time when I tweet now.
In the display now.
I am using that every single time I tweet now. Holy crap, that is awesome.
I was watching Becky Lynch's fucking promo and holy shit.
We'll talk about Becky because I got some words for Becky and they are not good words, but we'll talk about it.
Okay. I'm gonna cut off my camera once you talk about her because I know she's gonna. I think they found a
way for her to work as a heel because people were booing her. So
I know.
Are they really?
No, I hear no, girl. I know. I'm gonna hide myself because once you talk about Becky and I see her face, I'm like, oh shit. I'm gonna do that.
I probably won't even say anything.
Okay.
All right. We'll talk about it.
Just Phil. Just cross your heart. Just.
We'll talk about it. We got Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D. Jamie Hayter and Rebel, not Reba, Rebel. They always have to fit that in there. I don't know why, but it's not Reba, it's Rebel.
What's wrong with you?
Reba McEntire?
Reba.
Exactly, right?
Wait a minute.
I don't know. Shout out to Reba McEntire, by the way. Fantastic. Versus Ruby Soho. Ruby Soho. Freaking love the theme music, guys.
Super catchy.
Chris Statlander and Riho. Riho is here, everybody. Match was very good. We had Riho starting off the match with Jamie Hayter. Great stuff here. It was kind of a very short 6-woman tag, but it is what it was. Rebel tags in, but Statlander suplexes both Rebel and Jamie Hayter in an impressive display of strength. The match breaks down into chaos when Baker breaks up a pin attempt and Riho dives off Statlander's shoulders onto Rebel and Britt Baker. Riho takes Hayter down with a crossbody to the outside, and Soho pins Rebel with a riot kick for the 1, 2, 3. This match is great. Rebel takes the pinfall here from Ruby Soho. Of course, it was not going to be Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D, because, it's Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D. You're not going to have the women's champion be pinned on a Rampage like this. So, very good match. Ruby continues on her winning ways from All Out. Pretty good 6-woman tag, right, guys?
Yep.
I had fun with this. I didn't think it would be fun, but I had fun with this. So,
Boss been having a fun week with AEW, actually.
That's right.
What did you think of Riho, Laf? Because it's a very she's a very polarizing figure. I'll say that.
She reminds me of there was another diva from way back in the day, and I cannot remember her name. But she reminds me of her when I was watching her wrestle when I first saw her came out, and I'm gonna think of it later. but oh god, I'm gonna think of it later. But she reminded me of somebody from like 2007 WWE, and I
Oh,
can't
okay.
think of it. But I do like her though. I do like her.
And Jamie Hayter, what do you think of her? As I mean, this kind of like your first full match of seeing her, or have you seen her before?
No, this is my first match of seeing her.
Okay.
Nothing really stood out to me. I'm not gonna lie. So I mean, I'm gonna just wait it out at the moment, but nothing really stood out for me at the moment.
Okay. Nice. And Rebel, I mean, this was your
I've
first
seen her
time seeing
before.
her
Talented
too.
wrestler. Talented wrestler.
I definitely saw her before.
Yeah. Obviously you saw Britt Baker in an amazing match with Chris Statlander
like
on
her.
Sunday.
Hey.
D.M.D. Yes. Look, I don't have to say D.M.D. every single time.
Yes, you
all
do.
right?
Yes, you do. It's important.
Listen. She's a dentist.
Yes!
We get it.
D.M.D. motherfucker.
She's a dentist. We get it. And obviously we know what Ruby Soho's all about. I forgot to. Well, no, we didn't totally forget to mention this on Wednesday, but when Baker was in that promo on Wednesday with Ruby in the back, when she said something about like going back to catering where you spent the last 4 years of your career, not only was that a fantastic line, but I love it when rivalries start off with something
In the past.
that is completely real. It is completely real, and it was completely true. Was it obviously Ruby's fault for being where she was those last 4 years of her career? No, of course not. But that's just WWE being WWE, not knowing what to do with somebody as talented as she is. So when Baker said all that, I loved everything about it because it was real. And look, don't beat around the bush with me. As long as you have something real when it comes to rivalries like this, you have me hooked right away. What's your guys' thoughts on that?
I thought you were gonna go into like cross-brand rivalries. That's what I thought you were gonna say.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I like how they always keep letting us know that other wrestlers are definitely pay attention to like what's going on in other promotions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like even though Britt Baker is so in my head far attached from WWE, she still somewhat has some tabs on them to see who's coming to her brand. Because at this point, it is her brand as far as the females go.
Oh yeah.
So I know she's keeping tabs on everybody to see who's coming and going. So I do like when they do stuff like that. I like the attention to detail.
Exactly. Attention to detail.
Yeah.
Bringing
No
that
comment.
real element there. Well, bringing that in real life kind of element there, Saul. Britt Baker and Ruby Soho gonna kill it whenever they do.
Yeah.
Meet.
Oh my God, yes. Ruby and Brett, like you said, they always tear the house down when they face each other. I actually had to go back and watch one of their matches actually. When she said go back to catering for the past 4 years, my God, I was like, geez, like, did you have to rub it in? Like, I was like,
But
well,
yeah,
it's Britt Baker.
Like the thing is though, Saul, like that's what I love about it. Like, yeah, sure, she's rubbing it in, but I mean, it's just bringing that realistic element into this kind of feud, which obviously, like, it truly needs it. And obviously, when she said that, I mean, yes, everybody was super over with Ruby Soho already, but now you can get her even more over just by that line alone saying, oh yeah, I have been in catering the last 4 years of my career, but I'm going to kick your ass whenever I do it, and I'm going to win that world championship. Do I actually think it's probably going to happen? I mean,
No.
if you want to skyrocket her, go ahead. I won't mind that, but I don't think it's probably going to happen anytime soon. But we'll see
Not
it
yet.
at some point down the line.
I give it about a year.
Okay, that's reasonable. I just like bringing real story elements into that, and
Oh, she does
bringing
that
real
every
life light to
time.
that.
And you know where she gets that
Perfect.
from?
Oh yeah. Plus, it's just good storytelling. I
Very
mean-
good storytelling. Very, very good.
I mean,
She's enjoying
just great.
SmackDown, y'all. So don't even.
she's just enjoying SmackDown, yeah.
Seth came out friends, so he threw his fucking music.
I know he was like dancing around with it, like
Freaking dying over there, y'all.
he was just dancing around to it, and I loved it. So before the main event of AEW Rampage, we had Max Caster saying that Brian Pillman is usually surrounded by people who tell him
Dang
that
it,
he is great.
it got in my head. Dang it.
So Max Caster says that Brian Pillman is usually surrounded by people that tell him that he is great. But he'll be alone tonight, and Anthony Bowens throws some cheap insults at Brian's way.
Still in my head.
But the hometown hero makes it clear that he is going to be making his city proud. And then after that, guys, it's time for the main event as Max Caster with Anthony Bowens, the Acclaimed, take on Flying Brian Pillman Jr.
Yes.
And this was a great showcase for Brian Pillman Jr. I had to say Jr., but we all know
was
it.
a senior. Rest in peace.
But Max Caster, my God,
he's so good on the mic.
The pre-match rapping session that he always has is. Look, he might have gotten into some deep waters the past few weeks in his raps, but man, the man is good on the mic. I you can't dispute it. So
why are people? I have a question, Phil. I'm sorry,
that?
you were talking.
No, go ahead. Ask it.
I was saying, why do people think like this guy is like our generation John Cena when he was Thugonomics?
Whoa.
No,
like I get that. I see that on TikTok a lot. Like everybody's like, "Why is this guy trying to be like John Cena?" Basically, Thugonomics.
Listen, first of all, he's nothing like Cena.
No,
second of
nowhere
all,
near. I've been seeing that on TikTok like crazy.
I've seen it on Twitter too.
Talk about
I've
Johnny,
seen it on Twitter too. Trust me.
You can't.
He's nothing like John. He'll never be anything like John. The kid is good on the mic. I will give him that, but. There's nothing like a good John Cena promo or when John Cena was Dr. Thugonomics. There's nothing like it.
No one, that's untouchable.
Yeah. But the pre-match rapping session that he had, he discusses Cincinnati and
they were still in Cincinnati?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They're usually in that area where they are on Dynamite that entire week because they film Dark Elevation, Rampage, and Dynamite all in that kind of one sitting.
I thought they were only there for Dynamite and they were going to go to a different location. Like
no, usually they do Rampage before, like they film Rampage before
Dynamite?
Before Dynamite, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Unless it's a special occasion, like tonight was really a special occasion because, with everything happening with All Out, obviously they were doing They do Dynamite live as always, but they had to film Rampage tonight because of everything from the fallout of All Out. Because we got Ruby Soho, we got obviously Adam and Brian. All coming on Sunday, so they had to film Rampage tonight. But yeah, it usually happens all in that 1 week, and then we just get it from right then and there. So he disses Cincinnati, Bowen somewhat jokes that he needs to be careful because he's on he's on thin ice. If you guys know the situation what happened with Max Caster on an episode of AEW Dark, you know. If you don't know, it's on YouTube. So I'm pretty sure you could find the unedited version. We don't want to talk about that here because of what he said. Let's just say it was pretty bad. Things should not have been said when Max Caster said it. Yes, we are talking about Max Caster, Quincy. This
Anyway, the match.
The match was great though. So
I love his.
we
I
had.
love his in-ring. I love Max in ring work.
Oh yeah, they're great in the ring.
Especially Brian.
Yeah. Caster takes control early on, but Pillman wears wearing orange and black trunks to honor not only the city but his father himself.
Rest in peace.
More interference from Anthony Bowens helps Caster gain the upper hand, but Pillman takes Bowens down with a dive to the outside. Pillman dodges a diving elbow drop and hits a springboard clothesline in memory of his father, Brian Pillman, and gets the win for the 1, 2, 3. He wins in his hometown of Cincinnati, and Brian Pillman Jr. gets the job done. After the match, he does get attacked by the acclaimed Anthony Bowens and Max Caster, but another hometown hero in John Moxley comes out for the save, and the Cincinnati native boys, they stand tall at the top of the ramp to celebrate the win to close Dynamite as it fades to black and goes off the air. So, final question of the night before we move on to Friday Night SmackDown. What did you think of this match, and did you like Brian Pillman and his performance to end the show? Well, I'll start with you.
Where'd he go? Uh-oh. Hello? Laugh! It's Raw!
Wow, where you go, bud? Where you at?
It's Raw!
It's not Raw.
It's SmackDown.
It's Rampage. It's a Rampage.
It's not Raw! That's not Raw!
It's a Rampage.
It's not Raw!
It's Rampage. Come on, get it right.
Laugh,
It's
not Raw.
Rampage.
No, it's not Raw. That's not Raw. Every day is Raw!
Oh, I can't. Oh,
Every day is not Raw.
Genius!
Fuck Raw.
yeah.
No, Raw!
It's Raw Page. It's Raw Page.
Just go back to him or something.
Just go, Saul. I'll get
Can you repeat the? I'm sorry.
What did you think of Brian's performance tonight, and how everything went down with the match?
It's great. It's great. I see a lot. I like Brian. I like Pillman Jr. I do. I see a lot of his father in him, like all the time. Like when I see him, I see his dad mostly.
Oh yeah.
Because, like you can see it like right in the face. You can see it like
it's a
right
mirror
in the
image.
face.
I mean, the guy looks exactly.
Oh my
like
god! Like especially when he does the splash on the top rope. I'm like,
yeah.
That's Brian. That's Brian Pillman right there. Like, but his in-ring skills is so good. It's so much like his father's, and he's keeping that with him. And I love Max. I do. I really love that. I love the kid is good. The kid's good on the mic, and the kid was like, I love his high flying. I love when he goes off the top rope too, because like I'm telling you, that man goes crazy.
Ring, man.
Oh my god, like
he's great.
Especially when you put those two together, yeah.
It was just a great showcase for both of them.
Oh yeah,
and I feel like that's what Rampage is almost just set to do.
Oh, Aiden, me too. I see nothing but a huge push for them. They're gonna have those tag titles really, really soon for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
I
The
can't
Varsity
wait for that.
Blondes.
The blonde, blondes versus the bros, the Lucha Bros. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be a good match. Hey, speaking of Lucha Bros, yeah, that's what I saw today. Seattle.
Yeah, they were there.
They're my boys.
helping
They're my
Pac.
boys. They're my boys. I don't know where Loff is, but I don't know. He might be watching Raw.
If he's watching Raw,
He's
I'd
watching
be very
Raw,
shocked.
or he's eating at Arby's.
Um,
My bad.
Oh, there he is.
What'd you
Must have
say?
stepped out. Man thought you were eating Arby's instead of answering my question.
Oh God! I got him. I said he's either watching Raw or eating Arby's.
I went to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
Oh man.
Well, I guess I can ask you the question now that you're back.
Oh God!
Did you like the main event, and how did you like Brian Pillman? As this was most likely your first time seeing Brian Pillman Jr. in the ring, right there.
He's a freaking spark plug. He
And
moves around.
by that you mean I hope you're saying good things about him.
Yeah, no, that's good. No, that's good. That's very good.
Okay.
I turned on. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, this guy has a whole bunch of energy going. I don't know. I don't know what it is about him right now, but he has it. I don't know what it is at this moment, but he has it. I know the other guy. What's the other guy's name that he was fighting?
Max Caster.
Max Carter.
Yeah,
Caster.
Caster. Sorry.
He's one half of the Acclaimed. With Anthony Bowens.
He said eating Arby's and watching Raw is his favorite thing. Yeah. Oh God.
John.
It is. He's just not telling us because he knows that we will say something, so he's keeping it a secret. That's one of his.
He secretly loves Arby's. It's just
we won't say anything. It's okay. Your secret's safe with us.
He secretly loves Arby's, and he just doesn't want to say it.
Your secret is safe with us, but it's not out there, bro.
I mean, yes, Arby's
and
should
no, this
not be
is
consumed by
even
human
better.
beings, but if you want to consume it, it's not on
we
you.
get it. And also, Loft, we get it. You secretly love, like, it's a secret that you love Riddle too. Like, you love the Bro Show. Like, it's fine. Like, your secret's safe with us.
It's not Monday Raw.
Secret that he's
it's
in love
Friday
with
Night Raw page.
robot girl, whatever.
Oh no!
Right,
Okay. Watch out! Don't go that far. Don't go that far. Hey, you know what mattered throughout the SmackDown? Actually, since we're getting into SmackDown, you know what was the most important thing to Lot? That he saw Kayla. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Kayla was on a lot.
But I saw my husband.
Is he there tonight? Is he? Did he make it home safe, Megan? Is he there?
Did he make it home safe?
That's right, Phenom. That's right, Phenom. That's right. I am the real travel chief.
Y'all. Sasha's still here. She's still not ready to come back. Sasha's
Right.
still, guys. Sasha's still here. She's just not ready to go back to work yet. She's not ready.
Sasha was backstage tonight. I don't know where the fuck she was.
She's here. She's here.
No.
She's over here.
Yo, there was supposed to be a women's match. Something besides Becky and Bianca was supposed to happen tonight. But the Edge
Tony
and Seth
Storm and
match
Selena Vega was supposed to happen, but I think they canceled it.
The Edge and Seth match went way too long because Carmella was tweeted. Liv Morgan was supposed to be on the show, and for some reason she didn't come out.
I think an Edge and Seth was wanted to be match of the night. Honestly,
Edge and Seth was way too long.
It's a pretty good match right now. I mean, it's happening for me. So
okay,
it's an amazing match. But it went way too long.
It was a really good match.
Yeah. Like I said,
that's the one thing Locke cared about. Kayla was on the show.
I saw jeans. What do you mean?
I saw jeans.
I
was waiting for it.
What did he say?
I saw jeans.
pause.
For real. He saw jeans. I was like, what?
How is that a pause, you guys?
Like,
it's a literal piece of clothing.
Though. He's like, I saw jeans. I was like,
jeans are a piece of clothing. It's an article of clothing. I deal with them all the time at work.
Listen, nothing wrong with
It's
Caleb.
an
My man. See, you my big homie. Ain't nothing wrong with Caleb Braxton. You know what I'm saying? What?
There's
Ain't
nothing wrong with
nothing wrong.
Kayla.
Big homie.
Hey,
Nothing
yeah, like
is
I
wrong
said,
with Kayla.
Sasha came home. Sasha came to my house. You know, she's the wife. You know,
Wait a minute.
Hold on. No,
listen,
no.
No, we're
That's a
not doing
major
that.
pause. That's a major pause. That's it. We gotta move
she's
on
the
to
wife. Of
SmackDown.
course, she's my wife.
We're
You know,
moving,
like,
we're moving on to
Sasha's with
SmackDown
me.
before you dig yourself in a bigger hole, Saul. We're moving on to SmackDown before you dig yourself in a bigger hole. Please.
Just so you know, she was
Thank
here
you.
though. She was here.
But yeah.
She wasn't
Yeah.
there, y'all. She was.
No, she was
lying.
there. She was here.
Yeah.
She was
She
here.
was not at his house. I can promise
here.
you, she was
Shut
not
up.
at Seth's house.
She was
Shut
there.
up. Shut up.
What I do?
Not you. Not you,
Oh.
Saul. Shut up. Good boy. Stay. Stay.
Is he a dog?
Stay.
Ain't no
Thank you.
way you said stay.
I'm going to break your face. I'm going to break you. Tell me.
Try me.
if you-
Try me.
Let's go. Let's go.
Ooh.
Let's go. Let's go.
Ooh.
Let's go. Let's go. Glasses.
Ooh.
Connecticut.
She called you glasses.
Ohio.
Can
On the
we
street.
can we get a SmackDown, please? And thank you.
Okay, yes. Let's
Thank
get into
you,
SmackDown.
yes.
Thank
Girls, stop
you.
arguing.
Thanks, Mom.
The two girls stop arguing.
You're welcome,
lady.
son.
Damn.
Oh God. Okay, wait, no.
Wait, stop.
No.
Go back.
We better.
You
What
going
was that? What was that?
But you called him son. You called him son.
I'll take it.
So
I'll take it.
Oh my God.
Let's get into SmackDown.
We were doing so good up until the end
We're
of
the
Rampage.
best. We're the best podcast in the world. We're literally the best.
I'm the part, man.
I'm dying.
All
He
right,
knows it too.
um,
We the best. We the best.
We don't.
and now we're doing DJ Khaled up in here. Okay.
Another.
DJ Khaled.
Shout out to Khaled
Oh
real
my God, I
quick.
can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
I love you guys. So this is the best podcast.
Let's get
All
to
right.
SmackDown and talk about my
Let's get
husband.
Let's get into
Brock Lesnar
SmackDown.
had jeans on.
I want my wife.
Fuck Brock
had jeans.
Lesnar and his fucking jeans. That's
Hey,
talking about my
hey,
husband.
hey.
Yo,
Come on, what am I? Hey.
the Viking
Yo.
is back.
Who gives that shit?
It's jeans.
Wanna know what I think about jeans?
We wear them every day. Oh, sorry.
What the fuck was that?
You know.
Hey, yo, what are y'all
The
doing?
Viking is back.
Oh my God.
Oh, whoa. What?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna give you 600 if you do that again. I ain't gonna lie.
No comment.
Don't be
Okay,
typing that in the chat, y'all. Y'all chill out.
So go back. So go ahead, Phil.
Everybody
I'm
chill out,
confused.
please.
Y'all chill out.
Okay.
So, as we all know, well, I mean, we're on that day right now. They showed a video package as a tribute to remember the 9/11 tragedy. Since it is 9/11 now, I give prayers to everybody that is suffering from that tragedy that happened 20 years ago on this very day.
20 years.
20 years. Insane.
I'm good.
They showed a video package just giving the tribute to that. But we are here live
Not weak, y'all.
at the Garden for Friday Night SmackDown. And as we all know, this SmackDown has been hyped up for weeks. For weeks on end.
And that's actually what it made it special too.
Yeah. We had some people that were advertised for this that actually were not on the show. Cena was advertised. He was not there.
I told you off.
The Undertaker was advertised like last week,
Bold.
but obviously he wasn't there because that rumor turned out to be false. But other than that, those two people were the only two people. Oh wait, well yeah, and Sasha. She was supposed to be there, but not there.
Yeah.
Other than
Sasha.
those three, the people that were advertised were there. Was it pretty much the same people that we usually get every week? Yeah, but that doesn't really matter because this show was just so damn good. We started off the night with, of course, the head of the chief, the tribal head of the table, the tribal chief, the big dog, the man, Roman Reigns. Hoo-wah. And it's the Universal Champion walking out with the special counsel, Paul Heyman, and of course his cousins, the Usos. In the ring, he says that WWE runs New York, and not only that, but the WWE runs Madison Square Garden. And who is? Oh, okay. Hi. Well,
I want to point something out. Roman made sure to specifically say who runs sports entertainment. You know, Adam Cole and Daniel Bryan have been saying professional wrestling.
Yeah, sports entertainment. Yes.
He specifically said sports entertainment. I heard that, and I was like, that's okay.
I told you. If you stay in their sports entertainment over here, AEW can be the land of professional wrestling.
Yeah.
I told you, professional wrestling is on the forefront in AEW, not entertainment. All right?
Yeah.
Entertainment is what we get from their wrestling matches.
Yeah.
He said sports entertainment, y'all. It's not professional wrestling over there in WWE. And the second W stands for wrestling. So,
yeah.
Keep that in mind, as they said that not only does the WWE run New York and MSG, but who runs the WWE? Roman Reigns and the Bloodline. So in a way, the Bloodline runs WWE, and the Bloodline runs Madison Square Garden. So he's just out here running everything at this point, right?
He's just the president.
I mean,
like the mayor of
Roman Reigns is the final boss of WWE. I mean, he is. Once you hear that music, you know it's boss. Like, I'm going to say, even though that's Sasha's catchphrase, it's boss time whenever Roman Reigns comes around. Because he is the final boss.
Yeah.
So the Usos were there as well. Jeans hits. Jeans comes out. And he's like, "Hey, I'm here. Why didn't you tell Roman?
Get off my TV.
Yeah, why didn't you tell Roman that I was gonna show up at SummerSlam, Paul?" And Paul Heyman was literally just scared, as he usually is. So he's like, I didn't know, Paul. Like, I didn't know. So Heyman asks Lesnar, why does he choose to go out of all the titles that we can go for together? Why do you have to choose the Universal Championship? Lesnar steals the mic and just asks Heyman, why didn't you tell Roman that he was going to be there? Roman approaches Heyman, and Heyman insists that he has no idea. Reigns just snaps the title away from Paul Heyman's hands. Visual of that where Roman... We're having some technical difficulties, guys. I cannot see some of you.
Yeah, you're lagging pretty good.
We're all back.
Mm-hmm.
There's some connection issues. There's no storm outside, so I have no idea what's going on. But
It's too hot.
the visual of nothing. The computer's not hot or anything. We're okay over here, but the visual alone of what was I trying to say? Roman just taking the championship back from Paul Heyman was a great visual.
Yeah.
I loved that. Mainly because he's like, look, I don't know where your heart's at. I don't know where you're lying. Are you gonna align yourself with me? Or are you going to align yourself with the man that you were aligned with for however many years? So he's just like, no, I'm having this championship back, and there's nothing you can do about it. Great thing about that. It was just work to perfection there. So he yanks the title away from Paul Heyman, and with just Lesnar alone in the ring with Heyman, Heyman does his old shtick. My name is Paul Heyman, and for years I've been advocating for the reigning defending. He said the reigning defending undisputed WWE heavyweight champion of the world. He's not, and right there, it kind of put thoughts in the back of my head when he said that we could possibly see that in Saudi Arabia. I don't want it, but he said reigning defending, so take that with a grain of salt.
What did Megan just see?
Nice job, Paul. We're spoiling what's going to happen.
What do you watch? What match are you at?
I think she's still on. Yeah, she's still on Seth.
Edge
Okay.
in the mat. He just stomped on his neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking awesome.
No. No.
So he does his whole shtick of introducing Ponytail Man, I'll say. And with all that being said, we had Lesnar telling Heyman that was great. It was just like old times. And Lesnar says, before Reigns fires your ass, just accept the challenge. Heyman's like, what challenge are you speaking of? He's like, my championship match against Roman for the Universal Championship. That challenge. Paul Heyman's scared again, as always. And like Brock does, he just does not care. So he picks him up, gets him ready for the F5. Roman then comes in, tries to go for a Superman punch. Misses. Tries to go for a suplex, but the Usos hit a double super kick. And they literally gang up on Lesnar. But of course, Lesnar being Lesnar, he don't give two shits. Hits German suplexes on both Usos. And Reigns escapes. Lesnar takes out both Usos as he stands alone in the ring. The first 20 minutes of the show was fantastic, and I knew right from then and there, this show was going to be great.
Yeah.
This show was great. The first 20 minutes are always an indicator of how this show is going to go, and this show was great.
Yeah.
What did you think of the visual of Roman snagging the title away from Heyman?
That whole beginning segment was perfection. I was extremely excited when Lesnar came out. I don't want Lesnar to win. I just like seeing their interaction because they're two really really commanding characters in the ring. So seeing them fight right now, especially the point where Roman is in his career, it's much better than any other time they fought for me. It's just like it seems like more's on the line here, even though it's still Universal Championship. It feels like more's on the line here because it's Roman's old personality going against him. Because we've seen him fight Brock 4 or 5 times, I think. 4, I don't know. More than one.
It's been a lot.
Yeah, so I mean, I was just happy to see both of them in the ring together, and I hope Roman wins. But as for right now, I love seeing like that little glimpse of maybe Lesnar just beating him, and we're never seeing the Universal Championship again if he intends on doing that. So,
as much as I hate to say it, it's also a different aspect too, because Brock here, if you really truly think about it, he is the babyface in this.
And that's the part where.
Yeah.
I mean, he's getting cheered. It's a crazy thing because we all say that whenever Brock Lesnar is here, all right, and he has a championship. We hate it because he goes away for 500 days or however long he wants to go away for, and then he loses it at WrestleMania or whenever he wants to lose it. It's mainly at WrestleMania, but we get the point. I mean, he leaves for almost a year. I mean, like maybe a year and a half, and then he loses it. But this time around, like, we want him to come back because, like, of course, like, just WWE needs some kind of star power at this point, and Brock Lesnar is star power. But we don't want him to win the championship because we know what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
We know what he's gonna do.
Roman and Brock have faced each other 6 different times, and that's including if you count all of the fatal 4-ways or the
Triple threats or anything like that.
Triple threat matches. And Roman has won a majority of them.
Yeah.
So if once they fight each other again at Saudi, that will be their 7th time that they have faced each other.
Roman has had Brock's number, and it's not even close.
Most of them.
It's not even close.
Yeah, it's not.
Better beat him again. That's all I know.
Oh, he will. I'll talk to him.
He has to. Look.
I'll talk to him.
You better motivate him. Megan.
Oh,
you better motivate him.
I will. I'll motivate him.
It's a different kind of dynamic. Which.
Okay.
Why do we have such dirty minds?
Okay.
Why must that go like that? Not like that. Oh my god.
I was like,
well, okay. Miles, a lot has happened since you've been gone, bro. A lot has happened since you've been gone.
He said what? I was like, once he said that,
if he doesn't win, then he's sleeping on the couch. That's about it.
Oh man, you put him in the doghouse.
All right, we're good then. We're good. Because when she said that, I was like,
she put him in the doghouse.
Okay. I don't think that was PG. Moving on.
All right.
Oh God. Just a great first segment. That's all I'll have to say.
Best podcast in the world, y'all. The best podcast in the world.
Just watch out, Roman, because that ponytail gives him powers.
And the jeans. He's wearing
and the jeans.
And the jeans.
What do you?
Okay. A man bun?
Quick thoughts before we go on to the next segment. What will be Brock Lesnar's ring attire come Saudi Arabia? Is he going to be in jeans?
If he comes out to wrestle in jeans, I'm going to burst into flames. You know that, right?
He's gonna pull a Dean Ambrose.
Is he gonna come out with
a shot at Roman? I think that'll be a shot at Roman.
Is he gonna come out with the black wife beater, t-shirt and the jeans? Is he going to be in Dean Ambrose attire?
I'm gonna freak out. Oh man!
I mean,
shit's atrocious, but he isn't wearing jeans. It's okay.
Oh my God!
He dresses like he just jumped in a Walmart bargain bin and just came out with
right.
Farmer's only new fit. It was.
He's legitimately a farmer now in WWE, and it's fantastic.
I can't imagine him just being big and just farming things. He's too big, though.
Because honestly, guys, look, I mean that is what he does. I mean, you guys know that, right?
What is he farming?
I don't know what he farms, but I mean that is what he does. He lives in Saskatchewan. He's just a farm boy.
He's not. He's a big man. He's not a.
He's a big man, yes, but that's what he does. That is what he does.
You can't be that big and be a farmer.
The man wears Jimmy John's by wearing shorts.
He's freaking huge.
He is, though. That's what he does.
Imagine going to a farm and seeing that big behemoth of a man.
The man wears Jimmy John's in his ring attire.
Yeah.
Subway has so much new. They didn't fit it last time.
Did I hear large E?
That is what he is.
Did I hear large E? Man
Brock-
that will,
Brock is country.
Is-
He is a country boy at the end of the day.
Well, he is. I mean, if you watched his interview on Spike TV when it was Spike TV, he went back to Minnesota and like he's like out in the winter, whatever the
Big
Well-
bear.
he's just a big country boy. That's what he is. But the thing
He was
is,
more
though,
the coun-
it oddly fits him right now in his state of his career. Him just coming out and just whatever the hell he wants when it comes to his country fit, it fits him. I don't know why. Hardcore country Brock.
Barack.
and Aiden had to come up with the Durag Vince photo. That's classic. I love it.
Next, he's gonna come out to Mickey James's hardcore country.
Oh God!
Country.
Oh God! That's gonna make me gag too. That's gonna make me throw up.
Where's the bleach at?
Please get me some.
no, we are not. No. You want this thing to get demonetized? Thank you very much, Becky
I'm kidding.
2.0.
No, wait a minute. Who
My
has the
goodness.
Patron? Who has Patron? We'll take two. Well, I'll take one.
Where
with you.
is like the sunglasses or something, or where's the remote so I can turn the freaking TV? Because I don't want to see that on my TV.
I freaking hate this dude. It's the guy again.
Jimmy.
Miles, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. A lot can happen in 20 minutes. A lot. You don't want to know,
I
Miles.
fucking hate that dude. Dude, I swear, if you're watching this freaking podcast when you get home, he's
Watch
still revving the shit thing.
Watch him actually be a fan of OTV, though.
He is still dude.
You gotta make sure it works.
Your motorcycle is backfiring. That is not good.
Open the window and scream at him.
Do it.
My window is open. That's why.
Tell him
hear
go
it.
fuck
Just
off.
go out there,
Tell him
bring-
go fuck
bring-
off. Tell him to go
laptop
right
with
off
you.
on the
Go yell at
cliff.
him.
I'm just playing.
Just go yell at
Right.
him.
Jesus Christ, this guy. Where the hell was I?
I don't know. Jeans.
We were talking about the next match.
We're talking about jeans.
10-man tag. Worthless
Yeah.
10-man tag, but this was pretty
Dear
fun
God.
for what it was.
I'm glad I took my time watching something else instead of watching that.
Big E, Nakamura, Rick Boogs,
Boom.
Your man,
and
Rick,
and the Mysterios
Rick Boogs.
taking on Apollo Crews, Robert and Dolph Ziggler, the Dirty Dogs, and Ziggler. And Otis and Sami Zayn. It was a pretty okay 10-man tag, but it's a 10-man tag. It's just something to fill time. This right here is your Intercontinental Championship scene mixed in with some tag teams. That's pretty much what this is. And then there's just Mr. Money in the Bank thrown in there because he's Mr. Money in the Bank, and that just makes something relevant.
Exactly,
the
Alex.
Mysterios.
Go, Boogs. Rick Boogs is the go, Alex. You are absolutely right.
So the Mysterios hit a 6619. Big E hits a big ending for the 1-2-3 by covering Sami Zayn. Big E, Nakamura, Boogs, and the Mysterios pick up the win. It was an okay tag team match for what it was. I think it was just to fill time, though, as we just usually get these people every week.
This is a throwaway. I wasn't really thinking about this match at all.
You start off with something like the first 20 minutes that we had, and then you just do a 10-man tag like this.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we kind of got it out of the way so that we can get into the bigger stuff near the end of the show.
Yeah.
Because if they had this, like, in the 9 o'clock hour, I would not have cared.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of happy that they did it because they got all the mid-card characters, mid-card superstars out of the way. So I was expecting, I don't know, I wasn't expecting Edge and Seth to go that long, but I knew something was going to fill up that last hour because they got everyone out the way right there. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay. After the
I don't
match,
want to talk about
Biggie.
this match. So
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I said I don't even have a comment about this match at all. So
Wait,
Oh.
what was next?
Well, after the match, Biggie had an interview, holding up the Money in the Bank briefcase, saying, "Look, you might see me out here later tonight. I don't know what I'm gonna cash in, but I'm gonna cash in, and whoever has what I got, I'm coming for your neck, and I'm gonna get that championship regardless." So he's cashing in soon, people. I don't know when, I don't know how, but he's cashing in soon. Or at least Biggie wants to cash in soon.
That's it. I meant to say something to Saul. I meant to say that just reminded me.
what's up, bro?
Bro, on Raw, they're moving the Randy and Bobby match. They're fighting for the championship on Raw. That's going to be the main event of Raw. The Extreme Rules match, they're moving it to Raw.
What?
Do you want to know why?
What?
Oh, that's right. The WWE Championship is happening tonight, next week on Raw.
Big E's cashing in on Monday.
And Big E said that he was going to be there.
It's over with. That interview, and then right after, it's
Son of a...
He's
What the?
cashing in.
What the?
I don't care who wins that match.
God. Son of a...
Big E said that he was going to be there.
I don't care who wins the match. Big E will cash in on one of them. It's already
He's cashing in soon, y'all.
They moved it from Extreme Rules, so they took it off the track, but something else is going to happen in place of that. You know what I'm saying? I tried to tell you. So
We tried to tell you. That it might be against Big E and Bobby Lashley.
Damn, I almost put a hole in my wall.
All right. After that, we had the contract signing between Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch. And man, look, all you had to do, Becky, was just say what you had to say and get out. This was not good on Becky's side.
thank you. Holy crap!
This was not good on Becky's side.
Something.
What was the thing? Somebody tell me what Becky's thing was.
Hang on.
What was?
What do you mean her thing?
What did Pat McAfee call her?
Big time Bex.
Big time Bex.
Big time Bex.
Yeah.
Big time Bex is not it. This was more big time cringe. As whatever.
The whole nickname of Big Time Bex. I honestly don't like that.
As whatever Becky said in that promo was just not.
My wife
not
Sasha,
good.
That's SmackDown Women's Champion. My wife Sasha.
First of all, when Becky came out, Becky was cheered. You're not booing her. You're not booing somebody that looks this good after having a baby months ago. You're just not. You're just not. So it's not. I'm sorry. I understand that we're trying to move on and we're trying to get this heel turn going for Becky Lynch, but it's not working. It's not working. So whatever.
She's still getting over. You can't. You can't. I understand people in the chat. Like you can't. Like nobody's hating this woman. Nobody.
I did not hear any boost tonight.
No.
I mean, I only heard boost when she was talking about freaking Bianca and calling her Esther and how she's like, I left my baby girl for you and this is how you treat me. That's when I heard the boost. Honestly, on my part, that's where I heard some of the boost.
I think they should let Becky write her own promos. Because ain't no way in the world.
They do.
If that's
they do.
Piece,
that's what she's.
No.
That was all her.
No.
What she said tonight was all her.
I don't think so. It can't be.
No,
it can't be.
I don't think it was because honestly, what they need to do is because I know when Becky just goes off, about everything, and I know that. So that was honestly not Becky. Just her saying that. I know it's a heel, being a long Becky fan, I know what her promos are like and how she delivers them. That was something that she was like, I don't want to say this stuff. Like, this is not her. If they just do, I agree with Bob, like, if they just do what they let Roman do, just go off and just say whatever the fuck he wants, it would be a lot better on Becky's part because she can actually make it to where she will get booed.
Yeah, so Lynch asks just simply this. What would happen if I don't sign the contract? Like, what would happen if I don't? Adam Pearce, the general manager of both Raw and SmackDown, I'm sorry, but that is what he is. Asks, like, oh, what do you mean if you don't sign this contract? DeVille's like, Becky, just sign the damn contract. Just sign it. So DeVille and Pearce insists that she just sign the contract and gets aggressive, telling Lynch just to give up and just do it already, which initiates the crowd to chant, sign it, sign it, sign it. Lynch says that she saved everything for at SummerSlam, and she is upset that the crowd is favoring Belair over her. Lynch finally just signs the contract, throws it at Bianca Belair, but Belair catches it, and just that infuriated Becky even more to a point where she just leaves the ring saying, hey, this is my championship, you're not going to take this away from me. Up until, like, and the thing is, Becky was also, like, look, Seth must have just been having his eyes closed when he was picking out Becky's outfit tonight. Because also, this outfit was not it. What are you doing wearing this big ass puffy red coat? What is that?
I don't know. I wasn't a fan of the coat.
I don't know how hot or cold it was in New York tonight, but you are not that cold to be wearing a big fluffy red jacket like that. You were not that cold.
I see what she was going for. I don't know. It's just something isn't connecting, and it's freaking me out. I can't.
To me, when she wore that big ass coat and those big ass sunglasses, it reminded me of that one portrait that's on WWE Shop where she was sitting next to Jay or with the Raw Women's head, and she had that big freaking yellow coat. She had the crown on her head and those big ass sunglasses, and just chillaxing in the back with the Raw Women's Championship at commentary.
I heard commentary try to call out something that like she was referencing, but I don't know what it truly was. She was referencing something, or she was paying homage to something. I don't know, but whatever it was, it still was not it. As this just was not. All you had to do was just say what you had to say and get out. You're not booing this woman. You just can't.
Sorry, the chat's singing the song right now.
I know they're doing Tell Me Why.
Yeah, I know, and it's kind of getting me.
I want it that way, yeah.
Hey.
Up next, guys, we had a match that was better than their SummerSlam match. We had a SummerSlam rematch between Edge and Seth Rollins, and like I said, this was better than their SummerSlam.
Sorry, Alex is getting me in the vibes right now.
100%.
Yeah.
Ralph, starting with you, the match between Edge and Seth Rollins was done to perfection, in my mind.
Whoa!
I think that this had better storytelling than the. I think the SummerSlam match had better spots, but this had much better storytelling than the first one. It was just, I feel like if Seth won at SummerSlam, but he won it just like this, I would be fine with it. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the best way to go about that. And I think it's the blow-off match. It looks like a blow-off match to me because since Edge got carted off or whatever. And I want to say when I saw him take that buckle bomb, I screamed. I did not like that.
You worried? I saw that and I was like, literally.
I did not like the buckle bomb spot.
The buckle bomb was banned for a reason after Sting took it.
Yeah.
But now that they got it back, that whiplash that Edge had scared the living shit out of me.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I did not like that.
But I think Edge gave a little like signal that he's good.
Well, yeah, I mean, Jessica Carr went right directly to him asking if he was okay, and I saw a little thumb up saying that he
Yeah.
was, but man, like the guy just did not give a fuck. He
was ready to
wanted to
fight.
take that spot, obviously. Otherwise that would not have been there.
Yeah.
But he put Seth over. That's
There-
what.
There was you couldn't have missed it. I'm pretty sure you saw it. We saw a glam slam. The first one did not truly.
Yep.
It was.
Yep.
It wasn't the best thing in the world, but
Nope.
But Seth, he says like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm doing this again, and he does an actual glam slam, which was done to perfection that time.
Shout out to Beth.
The match was really good though. As
he was there. They said he wasn't there.
Of course he was in a dark match.
I told you that.
They said he wasn't there.
So Edge puts Rollins on the top rope, climbs up, but Rollins rolls through, hits Edge with a buckle bomb. Edge hits his spear from out of nowhere and covers for a 2 count. Very near fall. I thought that could have been it. Rollins drags Edge to the corner, and the referee is distracted. Rollins hits a low blow and follows up with a super kick. Rollins hits a second super kick to Edge on his knees, so the Avada Kedavra in a way. That's what he used to hit all the time. Rollins hits another super kick, and then he hits a stomp and slowly goes for the cover for the 1, 2, 3. Edge had that look in his eye that he's like, all right, yeah, this is it for me. This is it for me. And I just gotta take this loss. He knew that it was coming, and he knew that this was gonna be just the end. Once that stomp hit, and they've been calling out the stomp, they've been calling attention to the stomp, to the back of Edge's neck for weeks.
Yeah.
And the fact that they hit it tonight, it was picture perfect, it was booked perfectly. And
I don't know
overall,
if he was selling
a
it.
better match than SummerSlam to me.
When he did that stomp, I don't know if Edge was selling it or he was.
I fully believe that he is selling this, and we are going to get a third match at Extreme Rules to finally blow this thing off.
Yes, this feud is good.
I see where you're coming from, Loft, when it comes to like you think that this is the blow off, but I fully believe that we will get a blow off match at Extreme Rules to finally end this thing. Because right now, like you can't just end it there off the stomp and then just have Edge return in a couple of weeks. No, you have to end this thing I was gonna say all out. You have to end this thing at Extreme Rules, and then move on. I don't know what kind of match. Obviously, I believe it's most likely going to be an Extreme Rules match. But at this point, I would not mind an ambulance match. I wouldn't.
Oh,
I think that would be a perfect time to do it. I mean, heck, Seth put him in an ambulance.
I think
you make it an ambulance match.
It will be an ambulance match because we
I
really
like ambulance
know.
matches.
Because we all really don't know if Roman's match against Finn is going to be an Extreme Rules match. We don't know. Right? There is no Extreme Rules match at the moment. So I think Roman's could be that. And then Seth's and Edge could be the ambulance match. Or if Roman and Finn don't have it, then it will be the Extreme Rules match.
I mean, we were going to have an Extreme Rules match.
Should have the Extreme Rules match.
We have to have at least 2 for each brand.
We were going to have an Extreme Rules match for Bobby and
Randy
at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. But that got moved to this coming Friday. We're having an Extreme Rules match on Monday Night Raw for the WWE title.
Edge, Randy gonna win?
No.
He better not.
I want Big E to cash in that night,
He
but
better not.
we'll talk
I think
about
he
that when we
will.
get there.
Bill, stop it.
It's too late. It's
Too
already
late.
in motion.
Too late. But guys, I think an ambulance match would be perfect, mainly because I mean, heck, Rollins put Edge in an ambulance tonight.
Inches away.
I think that would be great. Now, will we get that? Probably not, because it's WWE and they're just like, oh yeah, normal match at Extreme Rules, Seth Rollins versus Edge.
Let's go, Alex. Let's go.
But Luff, what do you think of an ambulance match? Do you think that could be a good thing?
Was the last time we saw one was the Cena and Kane feud? Or am I tripping?
That was so long ago. I think that was back in 2014. Jesus.
Wait, Cena and Kane?
I thought it was like
Yeah.
2011.
When was?
No, that was in 2012. That was
Oh God. It's Elimination Chamber 2012, I believe. Then.
Yeah, that was 2012.
That was the first ever pay-per-view I actually got to watch before the WWE Network and everything.
But yeah, they should do it. I would like that. I would like ambulance match. I would like that. I don't know who wins, but the aspect of it right now doesn't sound bad. So.
Oh wait, no. Didn't Braun Strowman and Roman have an ambulance match at one point?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, then that was probably that.
2018. It was when Braun and Roman had that really big feud. It was right before Braun won. No, it was 2017, because that was before Braun won the Money in the Bank contract, and it was way before Roman had to go face Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam for the Universal title before he had to give it up because of leukemia back in 2018. So yeah, him and Braun did have it, because I remember. Because that was also the time when Braun went to go run into Roman, but then Roman ran out of the way, and Braun basically took out the ambulance door.
Right, okay, yep, I remember that now.
And
so,
he also tilted the ambulance that way, with Roman still inside.
Right, yeah, okay, yep, I remember that now. Yeah, so the last match we had was in 2018.
Anything with Roman for sure. Oh.
All right, so 2018 was our last ambulance match, people.
No, it was actually
Randy and Drew.
Because Drew and Edge, I think, or Randy.
No, it was Drew and Randy.
Yeah, Drew and Randy had that. It was for the title right after Drew just won it back. It was that Night of Champions, because you had all of the people that Randy messed with, because he was known as a legend killer. You had Christian come back. You had Ric Flair come back and help him.
Sean
was back when still Edge was out for a bit, I think. And then you had Shawn Michaels there and Ric Flair driving the ambulance out of the arena after Drew put Randy in the back.
When Sean hit him with the Sweet Chin music. My God, I love it every time when he sells that Sweet Chin music every single time.
Oh, wait, so that was Night of Champions last year?
Yeah, 2020.
Okay, so yeah, we haven't... Okay, yep, so last time we saw it was back in November of 2020. September 2020.
Whoa. Oh, he's singing Undertaker's song. Okay, I was like, wait, whoa. Phenom, what are you saying?
The Roman Reigns match for the ambulance match was 2017, yeah. At Great Balls of Fire.
Goodness gracious, Great Balls of Fire.
Hey, yo.
Oh, there's the Demon King.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that's the one thing we got to talk about.
That logo for that pay-per-view, though, was not it. The Great Balls of Fire logo was not it. If you know, you know.
Go look it up.
If you know, you know. And if you don't...
Great balls. I'm not gonna say.
Great Balls of Fire. Terrible pay-per-view, by the way. Other than that match, terrible.
I'm glad they got rid of it.
Come on, what you mean? Enzo and Cass were the best ones. What you mean?
That was a terrible match, too.
Oh, it was the best feud of the night. What you mean?
That was a freaking terrible show.
Oh, come on. And the chat knows it too. Enzo and Cass was the best match that night, y'all. Come on, y'all.
Oh my god.
You're talking to little Jimmy again, aren't you?
No, I'm good. Little Jimmy's hiding somewhere tonight.
Oh gosh, come on, you know the vibes. Josiah knows the vibes too. Josiah knows the vibes. Shad knows the vibes. Enzo and Cass was the best match.
We had the main event, which was the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, Street Profits versus the Usos. Very good tag team match as usual, because I mean it's the Usos and the Street Profits. They rarely disappoint. During the ending of this match, we had, of course, the Tribal Chief coming out as he's just hanging out, just doing what he does. And, I mean, Megan's right here paying attention to every word I say because the Tribal Chief song.
Yeah, God.
So Jimmy is tagged in, and Usos hit super kicks, and Jay hits a frog splash cover and a very, very close 2 count. Dawkins hits a right hand on, and Ford tags in. Jimmy
clean.
makes the tag, and Ford hits the top rope splash. Ford covers, but Roman Reigns runs in, attacks Montez with the guillotine choke, and causes the disqualification. Winners by disqualification, but still your tag team champions, the Usos. Man, this was a very good tag team match. I will say this right now. If you had the Usos win clean here, it would have meant more to me. But it's a Tribal Chief. He's gonna do whatever the fuck he wants. Luff, your thoughts on the interference before everything?
He doesn't like it.
Why? What was
right.
If they were going to retain the championships, just have them retain the championships. Why does Roman have to come in every single time? And I want to say Montez Ford sold the hell out of that guillotine. He looked like he was getting the life sucked out of him. Pause. That joke was crazy. But yeah, Roman should have stayed away. I didn't like that. If you're gonna have him lose,
me neither.
I don't mind him being out there. Just don't interfere. Just stand there with your brothers.
He wants those titles, Loose. He wants those titles. Keep those
just
titles.
Just stand there with the cousins after they retain the titles.
Get those titles.
That's what you have to do.
Fall behind and acknowledge him.
Just come out there in the super tight shirt, just interfering in matches. No.
Listen, I acknowledge Roman as much as the next guy, but you don't need to interfere.
So
In your opinion, I can't really get pissed at you for that, can I?
Acknowledge him.
I mean, we all have
ours.
I'm talking.
I apparently can't say mine, so these girly things.
I'm just telling Loth. Acknowledge
him.
You
can say yours. Roman's the Tribal Chief.
He is the Tribal Chief.
He's here. Tribal Chief. And that's it.
No, Jack,
if you like the interference, just say it.
Elmo for sure. No, Barney, no.
I'm just gonna say this. I knew from the moment Roman came out that he was gonna somehow to freaking interfere in the Usos' match. I knew that from the beginning. Like when I saw him come out, I'm like, okay, something's gonna happen where he's gonna interfere, and the Usos were still retained no matter what. Like I just knew that because I mean, come on, I've been a fan of Roman since the beginning. I know his tactics, even with the face and even as a heel. I know them. I don't really care for the way it ended. I really don't. I like the bloodline that they all have the champions. I like that. But honestly, I couldn't care less if it was interfered or not. No matter what, the outcome was going to be the same. The Usos would have still retained, no matter what.
Yeah.
I think that they were. My thinking is maybe that the match was going on longer than anticipated. And that was kind of like a backup plan saying, okay, Roman, if this match is going on longer, then it needs to be Coquine and Log, one of the Street Profits, to make it a DQ. And then you say your stuff, and then the Demon King would come out and would just stand in the ring. Maybe that was it. I can't really say, but that's my guess.
Well, I mean, we can all agree at this point right now. I mean, look, Edge and Rollins, I feel, was it wasn't way too long, but it felt like it was.
Like
it was an eternity.
It should have been a main event.
Mania. It's supposed to be a Mania.
Yeah. It felt like that match was super, super long. But I mean, heck, it's a story that needed a long, long match like that. So whether it was too long of a time to where something had to get gotten cut from the show or what have you, it wasn't even really the match that mattered. It was the stuff that happened after the match that truly.
Oh yeah.
At the end of
Lost big homie. The
Demon returned, people. First of all, I love the CGI stuff. I love the CGI that the Demon has, where it's like that red cloud that's like at the top of the stadium and everything. Like that just looks so freaking cool. It just looks like it looks like just a big storm is happening in the stadium, and it just looks perfect. It looks fantastic. It fits the Demon so well, and the Demon is back. The paint that he has is fantastic.
I'm gonna say this just because the Demon King with the beard.
Valid.
Perfect. Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
I like. We love, with like the little, the little trim beard, but with like the big bushy beard. Perfect.
Yeah. No. I mean, what he was repping tonight, it just looked amazing.
It did.
So after the match, Reigns grabs the mic, says that if Brock wants it, he gets it, and Roman says that he will smash Lesnar after he's done smashing Finn Balor. He says smashing, and look, I mean, you can't just not think of other things when he says that.
He gotta say something else. He gotta change his words.
He has to change
I'm
it.
tired of him saying that.
He knows what he's doing. He knows where he says it. He knows where everyone's mind goes. He's like, oh, I'm going to say this because I know what it means and I know what everyone's going to think it means. I'm going to say it. I know what I'm doing.
He's been saying it since April. He's going to smash him, pin him, and do whatever the hell he wants.
I'm going to smash him. I'm going to stack him, and I'm going to pin him. He knows what he's saying.
What the?
That's Roman.
He needs to calm down.
That's what he says.
He needs to calm down.
I know.
He knows what he's doing. Y'all,
I was like, hey, yo, what?
Y'all gotta listen to me. I have tried to tell him, I'm like, honey, you can't be saying that on TV no more. Listen to me.
You need to talk to him about it. You need to, really sit him down.
I've tried.
Get the interrogation room like Kane used to have.
Oh my god. So he says he's just gonna beat Finn Balor, and that's really all it is. It's sus for Roman. He really is. Roman has been sus since April.
Still love him.
He really has been.
Still love him. I don't give a shit. He needs to chill out, but I still love him.
So after that, the lights went out, and Demon Finn Balor makes his way out, and it's his entrance.
Oh, yeah.
The Demon stands in the ring across from the Bloodline. Balor and Reigns stare down at each other as the show goes off the air. The Demon is here, people.
I haven't seen him since Andrade.
Yeah, we haven't seen the Demon since, when was that, Saul?
Saudi Arabia 2018.
That's right. In a match for the Intercontinental title against Andrade, actually.
Yep. Good match, by the way. Good match.
It was actually a really good match. But he hasn't won. He has not lost as the Demon on the main roster. The only time that he lost was, I believe, it was against Samoa Joe on an NXT TakeOver.
Yeah.
It will be his first loss as a Demon on the main roster. And Extreme Rules.
Want it. I don't want it. I just
So
saw
you
what Lou
really
Johnson's
want-
post.
So you really want Roman's first loss out of this as this undefeated streak to be against the Demon, Finn Balor?
I mean, both guys are undefeated. One of them's got to take that loss.
Yeah, and that will be the Demon.
But I was gonna say, I saw what Lou posted. He said he's not a fan of that, the Demon coming out. But I do see, I see where you guys are coming from. You shouldn't lose the title. I know.
It was inevitable that the Demon was coming out. I mean,
It was great.
everything was pointing to the Demon finally returning. But I said this. I know this is a very controversial statement, but I'm gonna say it again. This undefeated streak by Roman Reigns is almost Undertaker-esque. He's had so much of an undefeated streak ever since
2019.
becoming the Universal Champion.
2019.
Well, yeah. But as the Universal Champion, he's been undefeated.
Yeah, I thought you meant just like all together. I was gonna say he hasn't been pinned or beaten since 2019.
Yeah. And I guess we can bring that into the story as well. He hasn't been pinned since then, but as Universal Champion, he has literally just been going through everybody, and this is an Undertaker-esque undefeated streak. I'm not saying this is anything like better than Undertaker's undefeated WrestleMania streak at all. I'm not saying that whatsoever. But when you have a streak as big as this, you are gonna have to build somebody up in order to get that streak unbroken. Now, is that going to be anybody from this current SmackDown roster? No, it's not, because he literally beat everybody. And the draft is happening the first week of October.
Party.
The first week of October, it's already confirmed. We're getting it. We're getting this. I don't know who it is. I don't know who's going to beat Roman, but you are not.
Jeffrey
You are not
Miro
doing
Hardy,
it with this landscape of SmackDown.
the charismatic enigma. Mr.
Loff, I hate to break it to you.
Don't break anything to me, Saul.
Don't break anything, Saul.
Don't break anything.
Oh,
He wants
I'm
to be
going
Hardy.
heel.
He
I'm
wants
going
it to be
heel.
Hardy.
Listen
Hey,
to me.
don't
Listen to me.
break
Listen to me.
anything. Back up.
Listen to me.
Back up.
Listen to me.
Back up.
Back up.
Back up.
Listen to me.
Back up off.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
What?
Listen.
What? What are you gonna
He's not going to win.
say? Cap.
He's not going to win.
I don't
As much as I want him to win, as much as I want Jeff to win, he's not taking that title off of Roman.
Yes, he
I'm
is.
telling you
Yeah,
that.
I'm sorry.
No, he is not. No. As much as I love Jeff Hardy,
Nah.
he's not taking that. He's not taking that title
You
off.
don't love him like I do. You don't love him like I do.
You don't know
I
what I do. Come on.
understand. I understand.
Let's be real here,
But what happened to Johnny?
Let's
though?
be real here,
Listen to me. Laugh. What happened to Johnny?
This ain't about Johnny. You watch him out, but that's 16-time champion. West
And
New
Jeff.
All right,
Now
listen, let me
that's
just
what
say
happened to
what-
Jeff.
You don't ever speak to me again.
Each
You
of
watch-
us
no.
know
No,
at
'cause you
least
You're watching his matches, so don't do that.
See,
Don't-
Josiah
don't do that.
knows.
two
Josiah
wrestlers.
Thank you, Josiah.
It's cap, bro. It's cap.
We all know like at least one or two wrestlers really well, better than probably anyone else. And Loff is Jeff's, honestly. You can't deny that. He probably knows a lot more than Jeff than I do. And I know a lot more about Roman than any one of y'all. So
Study this man 24/7. Of course you do.
Yeah, what happened to Johnny?
I just
What happened to
you know,
Johnny?
watch every single like documentary that he has had.
Yeah,
More than
exactly. You're
once.
studying the man
I've watched a lot of
24/7.
interviews more than once.
He's one of my favorite people ever.
Studying the man 24/7.
Thank you, Josiah. He had some in his eye. He couldn't see Roman. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Y'all tripping.
No, listen.
That's 16 times.
What happened to Johnny? What happened to Johnny?
He
He
has
lost.
something in his eye.
You can't see him still. He was on Jimmy Fallon last night throwing things. He was doing great.
He was throwing dots on Jimmy Fallon's show.
Roman Reigns.
He was throwing dots.
He didn't stop anything.
Acknowledge him. You acknowledge
Jeff. That's what I'm trying to get you to do. You won't listen.
Acknowledge who?
No,
Roman? Okay, I acknowledge him.
Jeffrey, Nero, Hardy.
No, I'm talking a lot. I know you do. Megan.
I've been acknowledging Roman since day one.
Me
but
too.
I love Hardy too. So
Acknowledge.
I've been acknowledging.
The table.
Chipping off my boy, and I don't like it. They're chipping off my boy.
Acknowledge.
Listen, should Jeff Hardy go to SmackDown? Of course.
Yes. God.
Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. But is he gonna take that title off of Roman?
And the thing is, Jeff said in a recent interview, a match with Roman Reigns is what he wants.
That's the last match.
A match with Roman Reigns is a dream match for him.
You see this right here? You see this right there?
That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
Oh my God,
that's not. Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. It's not for you. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
That's facts. Come on now. Don't do that.
Okay, that I will not. I will not. No. Josiah, no. Absolutely not.
Hell to the no.
But guys,
move Brock about the way and bring Jeffrey in. That's all I care about. Don't look at me like that, Megan. I saw that.
Viper. With the Viper. I want Randy. I want Randy to take the power.
Randy.
Yeah.
Listen, he's gonna go through. He's
better
gonna
than
go through
Jai. This is gonna be better than Jai.
I'm gonna get a Hardy chant in the chat. I ain't gonna lie.
He's gonna go through. He's gonna go through Beliar.
Reginald's the GOAT, but I don't think he's taking that title off.
Reggie.
He's gonna go through Beliar. He's gonna go through Brock. And
not Randy.
So we're in September. He's gonna go through Beliar at Extreme Rules. October, he's gonna go through Brock and Saudi. In November, he's going to go through Bobby Lashley in that champion versus champion match. He is going to go through, I fully believe it'll be Drew McIntyre at TLC.
Randy.
In January on...
Yeah, Hardy chat in the chat. Yeah.
Randy.
In January for the day one pay-per-view, I honestly don't know. I hope it would be
Randy Orton.
If it's either Jeff or Randy, I think it would be great. But
Randy.
But in February for the Royal Rumble, that's got to be Seth. For the Royal Rumble, that's got to be Seth. And then in March,
Randy will take that title before Hardy does.
Look at the chat. Look at the chat. Look at the chat. I asked them something.
How long has he hold it for?
What?
Hey. Hardy wins the title. How long does he keep it?
Forever. What do you mean?
Nope.
What kind of question is that? Tribal chief. Acknowledge Jeff. He will be the new.
No, acknowledge Roman. He's the tribal chief right now.
To the table, Jeff's gonna throw himself through said table.
What happened to Johnny?
Then in March is the Elimination Chamber, so if he defends it there, but if he doesn't, he doesn't. And then it's WrestleMania where he faces The Rock. There you go. Finally, I finished my shit.
I don't care
it's Dwayne. It's Dwayne.
I don't care about the two.
Finally, I finished my shit.
It's Dwayne.
How you guys can argue about Jeff Hardy all the fuck you want?
Dwayne.
I finished what I had to say.
So look at the chat. You see that? They're still.
It's the original tribal chief, bro. It's Dwayne. It's either Randy or it's Dwayne.
I'll seriously wait until you guys are done arguing about Jeff Hardy.
You want to look at the chat.
No. Laugh.
What do you want?
He's not going to win.
You better be sending that video to me, Megan, because I want it.
You tried to think Cena was going to take that title off of Roman, but it's not going to happen with Hardy either. I'm telling you that much. Like, listen, have I ever lied to you? You
ain't gotta lie. You lied to yourself.
Have I ever lied to you though? When it came to Roman, you
don't got word. You don't got to lie to me. You're lying to yourself right now. You know.
I ain't lying to myself. I ain't lying for shit.
Neil Hardy's gonna whoop Joe's ass. Because you talking about it.
No,
He
you
brought in
acknowledge
the
me
name.
You
from
did
the
not
outside.
just
He
first
just
name
said
him.
Joe.
You did not just get. You just not first name him. You did not
No.
just make the fourth wall.
Joey, head of the Roman
In
dog
Hawaii.
beef dog brains, table dog Joe. He ain't. What are you talking
Table dog.
Oh yeah, his brother Hero.
about?
I'm about
Hero.
to beat your ass.
No, it's crazy.
Yeah, you're. Oh, now you pissed off.
I don't want to hear
Queen.
about
Oh,
Dwayne.
now you got a problem. Now you got a problem. Now you got a problem.
Seth,
That ain't my
Listen,
problem no more.
listen.
That ain't my problem no more.
Yeah.
That's your problem now.
Uh-oh.
That's your problem now.
Uh-oh.
That's your problem
He's
now.
he's
Oh, I
calling
don't give
your
a
ass out,
flying
Saul.
rat ass fuck.
He's calling your ass out, Saul.
Listen,
Hardy
listen.
better than
I
Saul?
don't-
Confirmed?
Listen, I understand why Saul's thinking that. I understand that. I love Saul to death. I know why he's thinking that. But it's my job to show you the way. You understand me? Word. So what I'm gonna do?
It's not Hardy.
I'm gonna
It's
do-
not. It's
I'm
not you,
gonna-
man.
I'm gonna plant
You're,
this
you're in
seed
this.
Listen,
You're in this
listen.
dream. You're in this dream. Like,
Listen,
and you're not waking up. You're not waking
Listen.
up. Like
Can-
it's like you dreamed about Johnny. You dreamed about Edge. Now you're dreaming
I
about
didn't
Jeff
dream about
Hardy. You're dreaming
I didn't dream
about
about
all
Edge.
these legends
I didn't
about
dream about
taking
Edge.
down
No,
Roman.
I didn't
Don't get
dream
me
about
wrong. They took him down Roman in the match. They took down Roman in the match. They took him to his limit. But had they taken the title off of him? No,
Yeah, he's lying.
absolutely
Real one.
not.
Real one. Saul is disrespecting Jeff Hardy. I ain't gonna lie. Real one. Help me, please, because the whole chat says Hardy. I don't know why Saul's not looking at the chat.
I'm looking at the chat, but I'm stating the facts.
Interact with him. Look at him. Read it.
okay. Guys.
I say we end it here before he gets out of fucking hand.
All right.
I say we get the
Listen.
fuck out of here, bro.
Listen,
It's
I'm
gonna
going
be
to
out of
say
hand.
one thing. I'm going to say one thing and one thing only. Roman has his plate full at the head of the table. He has, even though he's run through everybody, with this draft coming around, he has his plate full. In September, he got Balor. In October, he got Brock. In November, he got Bobby Lashley, or whoever the WWE champion is come Survivor Series. In December, I fully believe it's McIntyre. It's going to be McIntyre. In January, at day one, we literally don't know. It could be Hardy. It could be Randy. It literally could be anybody. Who knows? But in February, come the Rumble, that's Seth Rollins. In March, that's the Elimination Chamber. If he defends it inside the Elimination Chamber, or if it was just like last time, whatever happens, happens. But then at WrestleMania, if The Rock can get there, The Rock will get there. And The Rock versus Roman Reigns could happen. And he'll go through him too. So, we'll see what happens. But right now, the Tribal Chief is not going anywhere. And he is going to keep that title. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
And this Undertaker-like undefeated streak is gonna continue, whether anyone likes it or not.
Yep, whether you like it or not.
And it's honestly not even that hard to say that this is an Undertaker-like streak, because this is. You are building this man up to God-like level, and whoever beats him is going to be the next guy that'll beat God. What was CM Punk saying in one of those promos? Like something about boxing with God or something like that.
Oh, your arms are
Like,
too
I
short.
remember.
Your his arms are too short to
Yeah.
box with God or something like that. I think it was the Undertaker match that he was
What?
building up towards.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Something about his arms being too short to box with God.
I
Either
don't
way,
like when they bring God into. I never liked that. I ain't gonna lie. I never liked that.
Me neither.
me
I mean,
neither.
a lot.
But it was it was good for what it was.
Especially when Vince did it. I was like, okay, this is kind of pissing me off right now. I don't like it.
Listen, I'm not comparing this to Undertaker's undefeated streak at WrestleMania. Well, I did technically, but I did. But look, it's not anything as big or better than that. I'm just saying that it's getting up
Are you
there.
saying it's up there?
It's
Oh,
up
it's Rock
there.
and Punk. Ah,
It's up there right now. It was Rock versus Punk. Don't call me an egg. I just
Yeah. You might wanna
I'm gonna end this
Phil, you
here.
might wanna-
Let's wrap
I'm
it
gonna
up.
end this
Yeah.
Wrap it up.
But man, this was a very good night of professional wrestling from top to bottom. Got a great SmackDown, got a great Rampage. We're here for it, man. Sadly, we got Raw Monday, and I don't want it.
Phil, why would you say that?
I don't want it. The only thing I would want is Big E to cash in Money in the Bank and become WWE champion. If that happens, I'll be fine on a Monday night.
So I want you to acknowledge me and Phil when that happens.
Yes. If that happens on Monday, you acknowledge me and Loft. Deal or no deal. And it's going to be a deal because you're not getting out of this.
You made me
What
take a
the
deal. You better
fuck
take
did
that
I
deal.
miss? And I've been here the whole damn time.
What?
Something about why does Soul have to acknowledge you two?
Because he made me acknowledge Roman when John won. when John lost.
You
Okay,
acknowledge him when he
So
beat
why
Death.
does he have to acknowledge, like, what's the stipulation? Like, who has to lose for him to acknowledge you two?
If Big E cashes in and wins the WWE Championship on Monday Night Raw, no matter who the winner of that match is, and he wins the WWE Championship, Saul has to acknowledge me and Loft.
Got it.
Because we've been saying that Big E is going to cash in and become WWE Champion to aid his brothers Kofi and Xavier. We've been saying that for months.
I can see it, honestly.
We've been saying that for months, and Saul just does not want it.
Oh, because I know how it's going to be booked, and it's going to be booked bad.
You ain't lying. You're not lying. You're not lying at all.
Not lying, but I mean, it's gonna happen, or it should. But
whatever,
we'll
man.
see what happens, guys. That's Monday. Other than that, we'll talk to you guys very soon. I'm your host, Phil Met. You can follow me on TikTok at Phil Met. We'll see you guys in the next one. Everybody, go on ahead.
Thanks for watching this very chaotic freaking podcast. And I honestly don't even know what'll happen. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys Monday. You can follow my TikTok and my Instagram at Megan_Nicole.
What up, y'all? I've been getting better, y'all. I've been getting better. A little somebody saved my life today. Want to thank her. She's right there. I'm gonna be good, guys. I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to be fine. I love and appreciate y'all, and I want to keep you guys updated too because you're also my family. You're also people I also love and care for, and I enjoy doing this for you guys. And I'm letting you know that I'm beating this battle, and I have these guys right here by my side telling me that I can do it, and I know you guys are too. I will fight this, but guys, like I said, if you guys have any issues like this, please get some help, and please message anybody, because these past couple weeks were not really good, and I had everybody's messaged me. So I love y'all. Y'all stay safe, and like I said, if y'all have any issues like that, please talk to somebody and do your homework.
Swag.
We can get through it together, man. It's a family. I'm glad you're getting better day by day. It's an amazing thing. Keep at it.
All right, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Look. I'm gonna need you to do your homework. I'm gonna need you to drink some water. I'm gonna need you to be nice to one another. Okay? I'm gonna do all the 3 of those things. Okay? All 3 of those things I need to be done by the next time I see you, which probably be Monday. What else? We're trying. Look, new ideas coming to the channel. We're thinking of some new stuff. Gonna try to switch stuff around just a little bit, not too much. We're not gonna stop doing anything or anything like that. We're gonna throw some stuff out there and hope and see if it sticks. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna let y'all know about that. If you didn't already, follow everybody here. I don't know how you made it here and without following everybody else here, but if you somehow, links in the description. You know what I'm saying, I love y'all. I want all y'all to stay safe out here. And yeah, Jeff Hardy's gonna beat Roman eventually. Right.
That's cap. That's cap. That means lie.
What you gonna do?
Let's get out of here before things get crazy.
Please do.
Yeah. Inside. Where's the next bitch coming from?
And y'all. Can't hear you, Phil.
We can't hear you, buddy.
And
40. Shit.
we're still rolling.
Now
I
you're
did
good,
such a good intro.
We're
I did
still
such a
live.
good outro too.
Yeah, now
Um,
we heard you.
I
Now
did such a good outro too. Thank you to the 2 subscribers I was saying because we're on the road to 300.
Don't forget to sell out. Don't forget to sell out. Don't forget to sell out.
I was. Can I finish the outro, please?
Okay, jeez. Rub it in.
We're on the road to 300 at 205 live. We're not as bad though as that show. That show got canceled. We're
Oh,
not going
yeah.
anywhere.
We're not getting
No.
Man. Shit. Now I forgot what I was saying in the outro the entire time. But I'm gonna sell out right now. There's 9 people in this chat. I saw 17 people at one time in this chat. There is no reason why there should not be 9 likes on this video. Go follow everybody here if you haven't already. We love y'all. We'll be here on Monday, but it is what it is. But you guys will be here every single week supporting us, and we love you for that. We're in the works with some new projects. We can't reveal them just yet, but
They're
when
coming
we
out.
do, it's gonna be great, y'all. So
Hey.
watch out. Loft can dance all he wants because it's a great thing. Man, guys, we're here, and we'll be here till the day we die. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on the YouTube channel. Follow all of us on Instagram, and we'll see you in the next episode of Outside the Brand. See you guys very soon. Wolfpack out.